So in this video, I want to talk about the one thing that a lot of people do when trying to manage their debt and get out of debt. And I'm going to tell you, do not do this. Do not do this. Let's get into this video. Yeah. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This your boy Kirk, Wealth and Fitness Lifestyle. Please do me a favor, new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, the notification bell to get future content. And while you at it, do me a favor, smash that like button. It really helps the algorithm in the channel grow. If you're new to the channel, my name is Curtis Miller. I'm your host of Wealth and Fitness Lifestyle. Here on this platform and channel, we talk about financial freedom, wealth building, and also fitness and getting on our fitness journeys. I'm on two journeys in my life right now. I'm on my journey towards financial freedom and on my weight loss journey. So far, I've lost about 45 pounds. I'm trying to lose another 25, 30. I'm trying to get as lean as possible. I've been at the gym. I've been staying focused. Check out my videos on my workouts, the different exercises that I'm doing, and all my other content that I share progress towards what I've done over the last year to position myself into financial freedom. But first, before I get into this video, I wanted you guys to check out my new website, wealthofitnesslifestyle.com. That's wealthofitnesslifestyle.com, where you can schedule a 30-minute one-on-one session with me. I'm setting out to help everyone out that's on trying to achieve their finance and fitness goals. You get to read my story. Follow me on YouTube. Make sure you follow me as I'm, embarking on two missions in my life right now. Also, too, subscribe to the Wealth of Fitness newsletter. I'm going to be doing a newsletter coming out once a week, so make sure you leave your contact information. Here's the links to all my social media. Check out my new merchandise that's on the website here. Got nice fitness apparel for the all new merchandise. I still have merchandise on teesprings.com. The link is right there. Also, check out my new Facebook page, Wealth of Fitness Lifestyle LLC. I'm actually doing an accountability group so we can all get together, talk about our wealth and fitness goals for 2021. All right, so getting back to the content. So in this video, I want to talk about the number one thing you should never do when trying to pay off debt. You know, one of the fastest ways towards building wealth and going towards financial freedom is getting rid of your debt. But do not pay off debt with debt. Do not do that, okay? Let me explain. So what I mean by don't pay off debt with debt is that don't take out a personal loan to pay off credit cards. Don't borrow money out your 401k to pay off, credit cards or any other debt that you have. Don't do those things, because all you're doing is just transferring the balance from one entity to the other entity. You still have to pay that debt off. So you really didn't target and specifically impact your financial situation. All you did was transfer one side of the debt to another. Never borrow money to pay off debt. One of the things that I talked about in one of my videos, 10 money mistakes that people make, is borrowing money. And what you should never do is borrow money from people, and don't borrow money from financial institutions to pay off debt. Now, going back to the point about the personal loans, let me explain. So what a lot of people do is that a lot of people try to raise their credit score. And you know 65% of your credit score is weighed on on-time payments and your credit utilization. So what a lot of people try to do is they try to use a personal loan, which was considered installment debt. Installment debt is personal loans, student loans, and mortgage, which doesn't have as much of an impact over time as revolving debt, which is department store cards, credit cards, things of that nature. And so since 30% of your credit score is based off the utilization of those credit cards, is what people do is they'll take out a personal loan. So let's say, for an example, you have credit card debt of $5,000. They'll take out a personal loan of $5,000, pay that off. So now they don't have any utilization on their credit cards, but their credit score go up, but they still got to pay off that $5,000. So that's still a bill. So basically what you just did was the total amount of your credit cards that you pay on a minimum, let's say every month, you're still paying that or maybe even more with interest. So you in essence could increase your credit score, but you still got debt. The whole purpose of this is to become debt free and to get out of debt so you can utilize your extra income to make investments and do the things you want to do and live a free lifestyle, right? Borrowing money out your 401k. And by the way, guys, I did both of these things. I cashed out my 401k, and let me tell you, I'm never, ever doing that again. Not only getting early withdrawal tax, but unless you're going to make an investment or do something, like, yeah, you could pay off debt, but that retirement was your lifeline for the future, for you to be able to live and sustain. You understand what I'm saying? Borrowing money from people, you know, because you have to pay them back. The thing about borrowing money, like, always remember this: the borrower is always slave to the lender, and that's something that Dave Ramsey says. And if you're not following Dave Ramsey, I suggest you follow Dave Ramsey now. And he is absolutely right. I mean, 100%. Do not borrow your way out of debt. You cannot borrow your way out of debt. You cannot put yourself into more debt trying to pay off debt. It just logically doesn't make any sense. What you should do from start to finish is pay all your credit cards, all your mortgage, your student loans, whatever. Pay those debts off. Because once you pay those debts off, you'll have more money to do other things. So, hope this video was helpful for you. I hope it was inspirational for you. A lot of you guys that are struggling with your finances, a lot of you guys that's trying to get out of debt, don't borrow your way out of debt. It's just going to push you back as opposed to propel you forward in the whole process. What you should do is you should list out all your debts from smallest to largest and create a budget and a financial plan that's going to allow you to be able to pay off all those debts over time. And this doesn't have to be a rush process. You know, you can give yourself a time frame. Like, I gave myself a time frame of how I want to pay off credit cards and when I want to become completely financially debt free. But I developed a financial plan based off my situation, and I just stuck to my guns and just stuck to the plan. The other thing too is that if you're really struggling with financially and you need more income, because a lot of us, what happens is we have an income problem and we may not make enough money at all just to pay our bills, let alone our debts. You have to, at that particular point, figure out ways to increase your income. Okay, taking on a second job, taking on a side hustle, starting a business, finding another job. You have to increase your income, and then based upon that income, develop a budget and a plan that's sustainable over time where you could pay off those debts. Because the more you borrow from here, you rob from Peter to pay Paul, you're going to keep robbing Peter to pay Paul, and you're just going to trickle down more debt. So if you can hear me very clearly, and if I hope I'm resonating to you, do not pay off debt with debt. I will not highly suggest you do that. Other content creators and other people may suggest to do that. I Curtis Miller, don't suggest to do that. I've been through it. I've made this mistake numerous times. That's why I can wholeheartedly tell you, do not do this. Do not pay off debt with debt. Thank you to the subscriber who asked this question in relation to their situation. I'm going to follow up with another video on how I actually paid off $30,000 of credit card debt. A couple people asked me to do this video, and I'm going to do that next. But before I get into that, understand you can't borrow your way out of paying off debt. Okay, let's get fit, let's gain wealth, let's improve our lifestyle, let's save money, to invest money, to make more money. Check out wealthandfitnesslifestyle.com. Check out my new merchandise. Make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. I'm going to have a weekly newsletter coming out with various different topics of finance and fitness.